Alles na my studente.
The duties, how it's going to work is like some of you are actually going to bowl, and then so there are going to be two shifts, a morning shift and an afternoon. Well done! You're good! I also did it! This is so amazing!
My name is Thomas. My role in this project was managing the whole manufacturing of this structure and making sure that everything is done according to the specifications of the manuals that we have. I had a team of 5 guys, 4 guys from Dinell that I worked with. They were supervising the groups. So my job was just to go by the groups and see exactly what they were doing. I learned a lot of things. I learned teamwork and bits of management skills because I haven't been a manager before, but I learned how to manage about 40 kids. It was awesome.
I'm making pasta for our children. Creamy pasta with chicken, peppers, lots of cheese and sauce.
And we can tell him and ask him what he wants, and we can then
We're trying to make an Indian salad. We're trying, not making, we're trying to make an Indian salad.
Onion is like a wallet. Whenever I open it, I cry.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Take that green plate.
Well, if you want the new one, 1.5 million rand.
Do you approve, Mr. Taba?
Wrong side.
So this is the final bolt, guys. Guys, let's
Yeah,
go.
wrong hole because
There we go.
Last rivet. 3, 2, 1.
So we just got here on a Sunday evening, it's 9 o'clock, and we look at the rudder and everything is perfect with its primer. Now we look at the horizontal stabilizer and the elevators and nothing is done. So now at 9 o'clock in the evening, on a Sunday evening, we need to mix primer and start painting because we need to start tomorrow, Monday morning, bright and early at 8 to start clicoing these things. So busy till 12 priming.
We went to bed really, really late the first day because people were talking until 2 in the mornings, and we had to wake up at 6, and we didn't get much sleep, so we were very tired and we didn't concentrate the next day. And then we made lots of mistakes, riveting the wrong stuff or not priming the right stuff or priming the wrong stuff and then having to de-prime again.
We're going to be doing an inspection as we do every day with the kids, making sure that everybody is keeping their living space clean and neat and organized. Good morning, ladies. Morning. Ready for inspection?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
No.
Today we're going to I think we're going to be doing runway runs or gauntlets today. Alright, let's have a look. Papers. Who's all the sweets?
Okay.
So now we're going to check on the gents. Now yesterday the gents had a much better tent than the ladies. So let's see if they can duplicate that. Right, gentlemen, you ready for inspection? We're already 8:05. Inspection was what time?
You said 8.
Well, exactly. That's 5 minutes ago.
Well, 8 is technically around between 8 and 9.
Okay, so we've got excuses starting already. Okay, so Ntando, not too bad. we will revisit this particular department. Push up, Bob, good push up. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, he wasn't down. 4, 5. Right, thank you very much.
Teamwork, meaning that you cannot do everything by yourself. You need some other people to help you, or to lift some other stuff with you, and to cooperate, to have one mind, one goal, one focus in what you will be doing. So as a team building this aeroplane, we needed to have that in mind. And I learned a lot that the kids, we could just flow in cooperation. Everything was just excellent in the coordination of the manufacturing of this project.
What I've also learned is that you need a team to build something. You can't do it on your own. You cannot. Because if you try and do it on your own, the whole thing will just flop and everything will just go bad.
I tell you, this is the most amazing thing, that you take somebody from the school bench, from their books and homeworks, and then you say, here, let's build an aeroplane. The cooperation that they did, the enthusiasm that they had, that was very, very excellent. From the beginning, they were taught the names of tools. They didn't know some of the names of the tools, but when they were taught all the names of the tools and just cooperating, working according to the instructions that they were given. Of course, sometimes making mistakes, and then you have to show them how to hold such tools and there. But it was awesome. You wouldn't say that these kids had never held any of those tools before. For instance, when I'm looking at this, at my manual, now I can see, you see, this is detail point number C, detail C. There are these curves here. Okay, those curves, which means my C is this one, but these angles are not the same. The most difficult thing that I had to deal with, like you have a goal you want to finish, and then kids are kids, they get tired. I mean, they're not used to 8 hours of working in a day. They're just used maybe 4 hours at school, and then they've got breaks. But now working with them, sometimes they'll be tired, and then you want them to push a little bit, or you push them a little bit harder. And then sometimes kid will be kid, they'll just disappear and go and be found nowhere.
And it needs to be confirmed by one of us then at the end of the day. All right? So, follow the chain of command. You confirm with your supervisor, he confirms with his supervisor, and then the final person, like Des or myself or Mike, comes in, or one of the factory guys comes in, and we confirm that it's correct before we riveted it, because this simple thing here could mean the difference between life and death. Understood? Everyone agreed? Thanks guys, well done. Awesome. Okay, so what happened was a very simple misunderstanding of the actual drawing. Simply the skin, of the overlay of the skin, how it works, which way it was supposed to be, was misunderstood by the supervisor. So what they did was, on the fuselage, they put it all beautifully together, it's all aligned, they clicked it in together, and they riveted it all with the bottom skin, because it's it's a base, it supports everything like they think, not knowing that the outside side skin is supposed to fold underneath that skin. They thought it was supposed to go over it. So simply by misunderstanding the drawing of which side the skin goes, the entire fuselage section has to be undone, taken apart, and then the skins need to be placed in, re-click out, rechecked, and then riveted back together again. So a couple of hours of work has been lost, but it's a great learning for the entire team.
When I first heard of that, it was like, oh my gosh, 1 step forward and then 5 steps back. Like, we have to unrivet these things, and like, it took us so much work to actually rivet those things and put it like a line, and you have to do it again. We have to take it out and then we have to do it again. It was just frustrating.
My best thing that I've experienced in this project is just the love, being involved as a family. You know, it was like a great camping outside home The atmosphere was so great. Everything was amazing. We had a wonderful time. You know, it was just like brother and sister, the three of you as a family, and then you're working on a certain project, not 39 people.
And the drilling takes so long to drill out the pop rivers. Like,
Yeah, and then it's like stuck and you have to...
yeah, and you can't drill like, zzz, you like slowly. It takes time to get everything out because it's aluminium, you're working on aluminium skin. So you can't like hammer it out, you have to be like gentle. Because if you dent that, we have to get another skin. And that's like, then we have to take all the pop rivets. And then new skin, it's like, ugh.
The best moment was to work late at night.
To work late at night?
Yes, everyone's tired, so it just meant.
For me, it's the biggest thing I'm going to learn is finding what works for other people. Because, for example, as we said earlier, Norman's best part was working at night, my worst part was working at night. So we got to find where we work best and then adapt and put people where they need to be.
And Megan would come and say, "Do you want a cup of coffee?" She saved us very well. Thank you so much.
Because if I ask if I can help with something, it's like no. So we want coffee. Okay, so in the beginning, we all were so excited to begin and everything. So immediately we just started peeling off the plastic. But later we realized that we needed those numbers on the thing. So I think one thing that we learned there is that never to take things too quickly, to slow it down, take a step back and just observe.
Yeah, and with the priming, you really need to read the manual. With the skins, it was very difficult to deep prime it because it's such a delicate piece of the skin of the plane, and if you damage it, you need to replace it.
You are like family to us as well, Thomas.
Thank you very much.
There is no question about that, and you've been an integral part of the success of this thing. And our paths forward is going to be integrated with each other, and it's going to be amazing and so much fun. So we really appreciate you and thank you for everything.
Thank you for inviting us to this project.
Thanks, my man.
Cheers. Bye.